Welcome back.
Yay, welcome back.
Oops, not mean to press that button. Alright, let's go. Teach this little shit some stuff. We're south of the lower class dormitory. Alright. Oops. Forgetting how to play. Need to figure out. We'll start here. I think he said south. So there's some house along here where there should be a guy that we gotta teach. Nope, not the bookstore. I think this is it. It is it. Hello, miss. Excuse me, I was sent here by a second-year student called Klein. Oh, you must be the one filling in for him. How thoughtful of him to find a replacement. Are you free to tutor Emil now? Yes, of course. Oh, thank you. I'll take you to his room then. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Marine Swartzer. I'm a first year and a member of Class 7. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
So, what do you say we get started? We'll be going over orbital science today, correct?
That's right. I've already got my textbook ready.
Page 40, huh? So we'll be focusing more on a historical side of things.
Indeed. For the record, Klein and I covered up the beginnings of the orbital revolution last time. It really deserved to be called a revolution for changing everyone's lives so quickly. I'm sure you know the answer, but let me ask to refresh myself. How long ago did the orbital revolution take place?
50 years ago. Haha. Starting with an easy one, I see. It started about 50 years ago.
Rah, 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 rah. You make it sound like common knowledge. I should have expected you to be smart, since you are a thorough student.
I wouldn't go that far.
To follow up, do you know who invented ornaments?
Yes, Professor C. Epstein. Ha! Speaking of which, it was in the year 1155, just a year after his death, that the Epstein Foundation was formed by his skilled disciples.
Oh wow, I didn't expect to hear all that. You really are amazing.
That's not true. The way I explained things probably made them even harder to understand. Either way, I think today's plan is to go over these topics as a refresher first. And after that, we'll try and cover everything up until the year 1170 of the Septian calendar.
Sounds good to me.
We're studying super hard, just staring at this book. Just stare at it from a distance. And that's about it. Did you manage to get all that? I mean, I didn't say a whole lot, but you know, we stared at the book for roughly 10 seconds. Yes, I should be good to go now. I have to admit, I'm surprised. It's hard to believe that a company as massive as Reinford's used to be just a single factory. It really is. The orbital revolution brought about big changes just about everywhere. But it's safe to say that the Reinford factory's transformation into such a huge corporation is one of the biggest ones.
It certainly needed to have a major impact on Zemeria, so I'd have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask, what was it that the Reinford factory specialized in making? This book doesn't really mention that.
Well, weapons like guns and artillery, of course. They specialized in their making weapons, you know, shooting people. It's their favorite. They love it. They fucking love it, man. The factory's been around for a long time. I've even heard that it was around back in the Middle Ages.
That's fascinating. Thanks for letting me know. I'm impressed at just how knowledgeable you are.
I'm just doing my job.
Oh shit. Oh, seems like today's session is over.
Are you okay with leaving off here for the day?
This is a good stopping point, so yes. It was a pleasure to have you as a tutor today.
Thank you for covering for Klein. Amir seems to have learned a lot today.
He's a great teacher. In fact, I'd even put him on the same level as Klein.
Haha, I'm honored.
I'm glad to see he's happy. Well then, I have to give you something.
Oh shit, 2,000 Mira? Thank you, man. I love it. I love getting money. It's my favorite. I just can't take all this money though. I mean, I really want to, but for some reason the game's not letting me.
Why not? People normally get paid for the work.
Well, I guess. It didn't really feel like work to me. I guess it'd be rude to refuse it though.
I was just asleep for a little bit.
You were definitely
What I
asleep
miss?
for a little bit. I don't know.
Okay.
We tutored this guy. Well, if you insist, thank you very much.
Just stop.
You're welcome. I'm very grateful you filled in for Klein.
I should have slapped you.
Yes.
It doesn't do much good when I wake you up and then you immediately fall asleep afterwards and then I wake you
You're
up.
not
and
waking
you-
me up hard enough.
Well,
Do it
I'm
harder.
gonna punch you in the dick next time then.
Please don't.
I'm gonna sack tap you. Wait.
Are you now?
Yes. With my sack.
I was hopeful.
We're gonna touch sacks. Do you think, you know how people touch tips sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone just touches sacks. Like, I wonder if that's a thing. Yeah, you never thought about that, did you? Completed fucking A. So, while you were off dreaming and shit, I was over here fucking getting every answer right. Everything that I read in the library.
Oh yeah, that's where I fell asleep.
Yeah, everything I read, well, you technically fell asleep after we ended the part.
Did I?
And yes. In between ending the part and starting a new one.
I remember we were in the library. I said I
Well-
wasn't sleeping. And you stayed in the library and it got boring and I fell
And
asleep.
that's playing the game. I know that this isn't what people want to hear, but like this conversation, but that's playing the game, goddammit. That's what the game is. You can't help it. And because I read all that stuff in the library, I got every single answer right. Pretty much everything that I read in the library was in the tutoring session.
Nice.
And I did have to answer questions. And I got every single one right. There was like 3 or 4 questions.
Nice.
Alright, next,
Good job.
we just need to hang out with somebody and then go into the old schoolhouse. I would like to talk to Sarah, most likely. Yes, Sarah is the best option. She's technically the best option always, but, you know, sometimes there's fee.
And she is waiting for us already.
I had trouble getting around that thing.
The post, the
Yes,
pole.
the pole.
I've got a large and cumbersome pole.
I can work my way around that pole though.
Bean pole ahead.
Yes.
Never understood that. And
Bean
all right.
I don't.
Well, if I isn't the rain-buying machine, dutifully roaming the campus as always.
Do you think we'll drink with her? That'd be interesting. I feel like I'm wasting my breath pointing this out, But you do know it's the middle of the day, right?
Nice. You got a problem with me spending my afternoon drinking?
Wait. Alright.
It's my room and my beer. I'm not saying the problem.
It's very similar to before. Oh, that's not. Looks like she's already plastered. Knowing her, she's probably ready to leap into action if anything serious were to come up, though. Oh yes, this might be a good chance to ask her about
Wow.
some things I normally
It sounds
couldn't.
like something serious is about to be coming up.
Spend time with
If you know what I
Instructor
mean.
Sarah.
Aye. Don't just stand there you... You're a student, so come sit here and on my lap. Yes.
I don't see how that has any relation to me being a student. Oh well, I guess this is as good a chance as any. I'll go get myself something to drink.
Oh, wait a dear and get me something to snack on while you're out, would you?
There's drinks right there, man. Get plastered with her. Then when something accidentally happens, who's to blame? The alcohol.
Looks like you've been working pretty hard for the student council. That's what I like to say. Building up experience and making memories is exactly what youth's all about.
I don't want to hear it. Not from the person that pushed me into it in the first place, anyway. Especially since I've had a lot on my mind lately regardless.
So this is about Marcus, huh?
Was it that obvious?
Well, you don't exactly have a poker face. Have you figured out a way to make up with him yet?
I wish. If I'd been completely honest with him to begin with, none of this would have happened. So it's all my fault, but...
I remember when I had such simple, youthful words.
That's one way to brush me off.
Well, the way I see it, your best bet would be just focusing on helping the student council out today. Helping other people with their worries helps you develop as a person and figure out how to take care of your own.
Really?
No. Listening carefully to what a client says and figuring out what they really want from that is a key part of the job. After all, people tend not to say what's really on their mind. You have to listen for it. Aye. What's with that look?
I'm just surprised that you gave such a helpful, on-point reply. Can I ask what you did before you became an instructor?
Well. Let's just say I was a stripper. I dropped something.
These nuts?
More than enough to give you youngins helpful advice whenever you need it.
That would be a bit more credible if you weren't completely drunk. Lucid enough to dodge the question, though.
Either way, I'm your homeroom teacher. I'll always help you out if you really need it. For now, though, just focus on what you've got to do.
Well, you see, I got this 4-hour erection going on, and I don't see a clinic around here. Need you to take care of it. I need some help, instructor.
Alright.
It's not every day she gives good advice. I might as well take it while I can and focus on helping out the student council.
If you know what he means.
Sarah took a swig of the beer sitting on the table. Oh, sound effects for that.
Oh. That's the start.
I can't take her advice, right?
Yeah.
It's time to go.
What?
We'll see you all next time.
See you next time.
On
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, fuck.